can you even believe, Jake, how this is like how big and just how far you have come in this sport? I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah, no, it's very surreal. I definitely have to pinch myself. I guess it's a figment of my imagination what's happened, and I, dreamed it and talked about it and manifested it. But now that it's here, it is very surreal. And it does feel like I'm living in a dream a little bit. But I guess that's a testament to hard work and to setting your mind to something and really believing in yourself.
I know you're a really confident guy and you've accomplished so much in your life. If I would have asked you back then, could you truly have predicted that you would have accomplished this so fast? I mean, this is, I grew up watching Mike Tyson, and I know your dad is a huge Mike Tyson fan. I mean, could even you have imagined this?
Man, it's tough to say. I've always, raised the bar for myself, and I've tried to, if your goals don't scare you, then they're not big enough. I've always followed that motto. And so at some points, yeah, I'm like delusional in what I was believing in or saying, but then all of a sudden it's not delusional and it's real. So I don't really know. And maybe that's the power of the human mind and the power of belief. But definitely when I look back on things, it's happened way faster and way bigger than I had thought.
Maybe that's a good reason too for people not to doubt you when you say, "Hey, I'm going to fight Canelo or I'm going to fight whatever the great fighter may be," because I'm sure they would have doubted that you would be right here, right now, about to fight Mike Tyson too, right?
1000%. And that's why, everything I've said has come true, and why Canelo, should be awake at night is because I'm coming for him. The fight is going to happen and I will win and shock the whole entire world. And this is me currently speaking it into existence, and currently people will sit there and listen to that and be like, "Oh, he's crazy." But I was crazy when I said, I'd be doing the biggest fights, when I would beat Tyron Woodley, Anderson Silva, all of these things. So you're crazy until you're not.
How do you think he's looked? I think a lot of people have seen this footage of Mike, Jake, and it's short clips, but he looks violent. He looks powerful. Looks like he's taking this really seriously. Does a piece of you watch this and say, "Oh, I'm like, shit, that's Mike Tyson"?
Definitely there's the moments of insecurity, especially moving up to heavyweight where he has the weight advantage and all of that. He's insanely powerful, and I know he's taking it seriously. There was an article being written, and they wanted to interview him for it, about me, and he said no. He's like, I'm in war mode. I'm not doing these, stupid little interviews. So he's in kill mode. He wants to take my head off and, go down as the legend who stopped this run of mine.
Obviously, and people who have followed your boxing career know it's not just about your fighting career, but you've also got MVP promotions. You've got arguably the best female fighter in the entire world in Amanda Serrano. You've got other really talented fighters. Obviously, you had to postpone the event in the summer because Mike got sick. Is there a backup for this fight, Jake, or is it Jake Paul, or is it Mike Tyson, or nothing, Jake?
It's Mike Tyson or nothing, but first and foremost, he's healthy and feeling amazing and doing great in camp. And so, just being weeks away, I don't see anything going wrong. And November 15th is a go.
Have you talked to like Jerry Jones or anything? Obviously, this is going down in his building, 100,000 people. I mean, it's a massive place. Have you talked to Jerry?
Yeah, no, he's super cool. He said I was the best marketer in sports, and that was a great compliment. There's few compliments, you remember throughout the years, but
Yeah.
that's one I'll remember. And yeah, he's a super cool, awesome guy. He sees the vision in creating the biggest fight in the heart of America, in
Yeah.
Texas, and it's going to be an iconic night.
Yeah, that's pretty good from a guy who knows a little bit about marketing himself, and Jerry Jones, who has made his team worth like 11, $10 billion, whatever it is. That's incredible. Before we move on, and we got some business stuff to talk about here. What are you feeling like? Is this I'm knocking him out early? This is something I'm going to take Mike into the deep waters. How do you see it going on the 15th?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be highly, highly competitive in
Yeah.
the first 3 to 4 rounds. but I think my jab and body shots will start to slow him down. And I think he'll be surprised by my power and my speed. And eventually, I believe I got a specific shot for him that I think he's gonna fall into, and I think it's gonna be lights out in rounds 4 or 5.
Man, if you're setting traps and knocking out Mike Tyson, that's next level. That's,
I'm no, and that's what I'm here to do is show people,
yeah.
and to show people my true skill, and to show people I am on a different level than they can even imagine.